thought about the weirdest animals you could possibly keep as pets? Like monkeys, spiders, or even bears? Who's thinking about keeping a bear, right? Oh, you were thinking. Anyway, today we're diving into some pets that you probably never ever imagined. So, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's jump into it with Colossal Fact. Did you know that one of the cutest and tiniest pets you can have is the fennec fox or the desert fox? These little guys are one of those animals you just can't take your eyes off. They're super small, and with their big adorable ears, they kinda look like a bunny, but with a bit more attitude. Fennec foxes usually live in the desert of North Africa, so they can handle the heat pretty well. But if you're thinking about keeping one at home, make sure to set up a warm and cozy spot where they can feel like they're still at home. Now, what do they eat? Fennec foxes love meaty foods. You can feed them meat, worms, and even eggs, but be careful not to give them salty snacks like chips. Maybe ask me why.
Chips are great, chips are
Yummy!
Dude, it's not a joke. They're not just chips fans. Not my fault. Anyway, and of course, you've got to keep an eye on temperature because these guys aren't fans of the cold. Like, if a cold day comes around, they might just hide under a blanket to stay warm. Would you rather have a fennec fox or a dog with smaller ears? Have you ever heard of an axolotl? It's basically the ultimate underwater pet. Think of it as a fish with a smile that never fades. Wow. And get this, it's a salamander that doesn't grow up. Yes, it means that it stays in its baby form forever. How does it possible? So it's like having a pet that's always ready to play and no adult responsibilities. Actually, when I first saw its face with that brilliant smile, it was honestly so cute, and I just can't resist it. Let's just keep moving. Okay, sorry. Originally, from the lakes in Mexico, axolotls like their water cool and calm. Forget about bringing them to your pool party or hot tub. They're not about that heated life. They're way more into chilling out in nice, cold water. As for their diet, axolotls are super laid back about food. They will eat worms, small fish, or even shrimp. Just don't try to give them anything spicy. I know, you were thinking about handing them some nachos, but trust me, they will pass, okay? Keep it cool for them, always, okay? Very well. One thing's for sure, these guys love a peaceful vibe. If you plan on keeping one as a pet, make sure their space is calm, no loud music, no crazy parties. They're the chillest roommates you could ask for. So, would you rather have an axolotl as your pet or a puppy that needs to be walked every day? Okay, let me introduce you to one of the quirkiest and cutest pets, the kinkajou. It's like, how can I put this? It's like if a monkey and a teddy bear had a baby. And yes, it's every bit as adorable as it sounds. This little guy is nocturnal, meaning he's all about that late night life. So, if you're a morning person like me, don't expect him to join you for breakfast. He's more of a party all night type of creature. Native to the tropical forests of Central and South America, these guys need a warm and comfy environment. They're total acrobats too, so they will probably end up swimming around your house like it's their own personal playground. Don't be surprised if your kitchen turns into a jungle gym overnight. But what's on their menu? Kinkajous are pretty much fruit fanatics. They will gobble up bananas, apples, and mangoes without a second thought. But whatever you do, don't try to sneak them some chocolate, because it's a big no, don't do this for them, okay? But the best part of having a kinkajou, they're super social and love hanging out with their humans. But be warned, as I said, they're night owls, so you might find yourself bonding with them at 2 a.m. So, would you go for with a kinkajou as a pet, or stick with a dog who needs daily walks? Why do I keep comparing them to dogs? What's my problem with dogs? I love dogs! Oh my god. Ever heard of a sugar glider? It's like the world's tiniest flying squirrel, but way cuter. These little guys can glide through the air with the help of the membrane between their legs. They're basically the superheroes of the animal world, but not like Batman or Iron Man faces, way cuter than them. Sugar gliders are originally from Australia, New Guinea, and some parts of Indonesia, and they love warm, comfy places to hang out. So, if you're keeping one as a pet, you'll need to make sure they've got a nice cozy spot and lots of things to climb and glide off of. They will turn your house into their very own adventure park. So, what should we do for their food? Sugar gliders have quite the sweet tooth. As the name suggests, they love sugar. So, fruit like apples, bananas, and nectar are their absolute favorites. But hey, they're not picky. They will also eat insects and sometimes even a little bit of yogurt. Just don't treat them like your sweet tooth. They're already sweet enough to give you a cavity. Sugar gliders are also super social creatures. They love bonding with their owners, but here's the thing. If you want to have them, get at least two so they don't feel lonely. These guys are total social butterflies and can get a little sad if they're alone for too long. So, would you rather have a sugar glider as your pet or what? A dog? No. Or a hamster that never glides around? Ever thought about having a tarantulas as a pet? I know, the idea of a spider as a pet might sound a bit creepy, but tarantulas aren't as scary as they look. They're actually pretty chill and low maintenance. They mostly just sit around waiting for dinner to come by, which is usually insects like crickets. Now, don't worry, these little guys don't bite unless they feel really threatened. They're usually not venomous though. They mostly just bite to defend themselves. No spraying venom happening here. But seriously, don't test it. I don't want to lose you guys, okay? Fine. Get subscribers. Tarantulas love their space, so a nice, big tank with a bit of humidity will make them feel right at home. They're solitary creatures, so you don't need to worry about getting them a buddy unless you want to watch some intense spider showdowns. But what do they eat? Tarantulas aren't picky. They will happily munch on insects and even small vertebrates if they're hungry enough. But hey, no fast food. They're pretty classy and care a lot about their diet. Bottom line, having a tarantula isn't for everyone, and it really depends on your personal choice. Would you? Just imagine waking up every morning and there's a tortoise just staring at you. These little guys are really calm and have their own unique charm. In my opinion, they're a bit introverted. They don't talk much, but give them a leaf and they will be entertained for hours. But here's the thing, they do their own thing, and honestly, that's kind of their magic. Tortoises aren't exactly party animals, but they do enjoy a little bit of me time. They like to wander around, stretch their legs, and just enjoy the simple life. They also love to bask in the sun when it's warm, and a nice shaded spot can be their go-to for some chill downtime. But what's on the menu? These guys are herbivores, which means they're all about fresh veggies, leafy greens, and fruits. They're pretty simple when it comes to food, but don't think you can give them anything junky. They prefer healthy and clean meals. A mix of dandelion greens, clover, lettuce, and a squash will keep them happy. Avoid anything processed or too sugary. These guys are about natural foods. But what do they need in their environment? Tortoises need a decent size of space to roam around in. Don't worry, they're not the speedsters, so they won't running all over the place. But they like to move their own pace. Make sure their home is secure, so they can escape. They might not be fast, but trust me, they know how to find gaps. A dry, warm environment and a little bit of humidity and some shaded areas is perfect for them. So, what do you think? Ready to welcome a tortoise into your life, or would you prefer a faster paced companion? These were just a few of the weirdest pets I think are the most unusual. If you've seen or have any crazier pets, drop a comment and let us know. We'd love to hear about them. So, be honest. After watching this, which one of these would you actually want to keep as your own pet? As for me, I'd go for a tortoise or a fennec fox. Thanks for sticking with us till the end of the video. Stay tuned for more awesome facts coming your way soon. Catch you later.